The heavy-duty truck segment has always been a battleground, but General Motors just made a move that no one saw coming. The 2027 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 is here, and the new Duramax Diesel engine underneath the hood is about to blow the competition completely out of the water. The Silverado 2500 has spent years building its name through hard work, serious towing muscle, and a toughness that earns trust on job sites and open highways alike. But this upcoming model is not simply a refresh. It is a ground-up reimagining of what a heavy-duty diesel truck can be, combining extraordinary power with next-generation efficiency and emissions technology. Buckle up, because this one is going to change everything you thought you knew about the Silverado lineup. The Silverado 2500 carries a long and well-earned history of reliability. For years, working professionals and serious truck buyers have turned to it when the job demands real capability. Whether pulling a gooseneck loaded with construction gear or hauling a massive RV from coast to coast, this truck has always shown up ready to perform, without complaint. But the trucking world is shifting fast. Today's buyers want the same pulling power they have always expected, but they also want smarter fuel use, cleaner exhaust, and long-term dependability that holds up over hundreds of thousands of miles. GM took all of that feedback seriously. The 2027 model is their direct response, centered around a brand new Duramax diesel engine that was not just updated, but entirely rethought from the inside out. Here is the real challenge that every truck buyer faces. You either accept a fuel-efficient engine that struggles when things get heavy, or you go with a powerhouse that drinks fuel like there is no tomorrow and costs a fortune to maintain. For contractors loading up thousands of pounds of materials every single morning, or weekend adventurers towing a 40-foot fifth-wheel trailer across state lines, that compromise has never been acceptable. The industry has been chasing the perfect balance of torque, horsepower, fuel economy, and toughness for decades. Some have come close. None have truly nailed it. That changes now with what GM is putting into the 2027 Silverado 2500. The star of this entire reveal is the next-generation Duramax diesel engine. GM's engineers did not take small steps here. They went all in with a complete redesign built around one ambitious goal: deliver maximum torque and horsepower, push fuel efficiency higher, slash emissions, and keep the engine running strong for the long haul. The result is extraordinary. Preliminary figures point to around 600 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers place the 2027 Silverado 2500 at the very top of its class, going head-to-head with and in many cases outrunning what Ford's Powerstroke and Ram's Cummins bring to the table. To put that in perspective, the previous Duramax in this lineup produced around 445 horsepower and 910 pound-feet of torque. The jump is enormous, and it signals a genuine shift in dominance within the segment. So what exactly makes this engine tick? Start with the fuel injection system. GM has built in a precision-engineered setup that controls fuel delivery with remarkable accuracy. The combustion process is cleaner and more efficient, which directly reduces fuel consumption and keeps emissions lower. Under heavy load, the engine runs smoother and quieter. Drivers will notice a sharpness in throttle response that was not there before, along with better behavior when towing and noticeably reduced noise, even at higher engine speeds. Then there is the turbocharger. The 2027 Duramax uses a high-output variable geometry turbo that has been completely redesigned for better responsiveness across the entire power band. Turbo lag is minimized. Power delivery stays consistent, whether you are crawling up a steep mountain grade or cruising steadily down the interstate. You get the torque exactly when you need it, and the engine settles back into smooth, efficient operation just as easily. Emissions are handled with equal seriousness. With tightening regulations across the country and beyond, Chevy built a comprehensive after-treatment system into this engine. That means an upgraded selective catalytic reduction system, improved diesel particulate filters, refined EGR optimization, and significantly lower nitrogen oxide output. The 2027 Silverado 2500 meets and exceeds current EPA requirements without giving up a single pound of torque or a single horsepower. That kind of engineering balance is genuinely impressive and speaks to the depth of work behind this program. Durability was not an afterthought either. The new Duramax comes with forged steel internals, upgraded cooling circuits, a heavy-duty block and head design, and reinforced pistons and bearings throughout. This engine is built to absorb punishment year after year, whether you are logging 30,000 miles annually on the job or making long cross-country hauls on a regular schedule. It is diesel longevity taken to a new level. Despite all that brute force, this truck is surprisingly civilized to drive. Improvements in engine mounting, exhaust tuning, and cabin insulation mean the 2027 Silverado 2500 is noticeably quieter than its predecessors. Vibration-dampening materials work together with acoustic engineering to keep road noise and engine clatter out of the cabin. Long drives no longer mean fatigue from constant mechanical noise. That is a meaningful quality-of-life improvement that heavy-duty truck buyers have been asking about for a long time. Chevy also brought in multiple drive modes to give drivers total control over how the truck performs. Tow and haul mode shapes the torque delivery and shift patterns specifically for heavy trailer loads. Eco mode tilts everything toward fuel savings when you are running empty on the highway. Off-road mode adjusts throttle sensitivity and suspension response for trail use. Normal mode handles everyday driving with a well-balanced approach. These modes make the truck genuinely versatile across every scenario a working owner might face. Backing this engine is a reinforced 10-speed Allison automatic transmission built to absorb the new torque figures without sacrificing shift smoothness. The Allison name has long been synonymous with reliability in heavy-duty applications, and this updated version lives up to that reputation fully. Rear-wheel drive and four-wheel drive configurations will both be available, with refined drivetrain gearing tailored for towing and off-road situations. The numbers for towing and payload are exactly where serious truck buyers need them to be. The 2027 Silverado 2500 is expected to offer a towing capacity exceeding 22,500 pounds and a payload rating pushing past 3,900 pounds. A full suite of integrated trailering technology rounds out the package, including 360-degree cameras, trailer sway control, a built-in brake controller, and smart hitch guidance. Towing becomes not just possible but genuinely manageable, even for less experienced operators working with large loads. Fuel economy sees a real improvement as well. GM projects a 15 to 20% gain over the outgoing model, driven by precise injection control, optimized turbo management, cleaner combustion, and reduced drivetrain drag. Extended oil change intervals and durable components bring down the total cost of ownership over time, making this truck a smart financial decision and not just a powerful one. The 2027 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 is not a truck that simply keeps pace with the competition. It steps past them entirely, with a Duramax diesel that delivers 600 horsepower, 1,000 pound-feet of torque, cleaner emissions, and long-term durability all in one package. GM has built the heavy-duty diesel truck that buyers have been waiting for. Whether your truck earns its keep every single workday or pulls a big trailer every weekend, this Silverado was designed with your needs in mind. Are you ready for what the 2027 Silverado 2500 brings to the table? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for even more heavy-duty truck coverage coming your way.